well, I've come to the conclusion that we got to replace these nuts or in these bolts, because there is definitely not enough engagement. And CA Tech, I emailed them asking them about it. They said I definitely need longer bolts for one, and then folks online also were like, hey, you should probably put longer bolts in. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do that, because I think that involves grinding off that bottom piece, and of course I have to take the lower control arms out again. Kind of sucks just because it's a pain to put in by yourself. I'm sure they're not difficult if you have two people, but to line all that up with one person is a little more difficult. Basically, entire front gusset stuff has to come back out. I just don't want to have to come back in here to do something, or something breaks because the threads aren't all the way engaged. I'm going to pull stuff out, pull it apart, grab one of the other nuts that we have here, and maybe one of the top control arm bolts actually, since that'll have to come out anyways. Now that I think about it, yeah, I gotta basically take everything out again. Well, we'll see. For reference, these top ones are already just barely engaging. Like, I'd be okay with those, but these bottom ones, way too much. That's just uncomfortable amount. Especially since I'm gonna have the winch and stuff mounted on this. I need it to be, you know, pretty secure. So, yeah, we'll see if we can get any of these bolts out. So somebody on the internet said the sway bar mount bolts are almost exactly what you need. So that's the upper control arm bolt. This is the sway bar bolt. So it's just slightly longer, and I think with a nut on the back end and here going through like this, that should be plenty, especially on the top as well, assuming I can get all those bolts out. We will see how all that goes. I'm gonna hit up Home Depot. If they don't have it, then I'll probably go to Mid-State Bolt tomorrow at some point. So I got that nut down in there. I just used my wrench with a little bit of tape on it, because this end actually won't fit out of that hole there. Just something to note. It's a little more pain in the butt to get the nut on, but it's totally doable. It took me only a few minutes to get it in there. That is all she wrote today. That's all I'm gonna do. I already spent too much time here today just messing around with that bumper. I think I need to grind it even more. I don't know what it's catching on at this point, but it won't rotate up anymore. So I don't know, it's always something. So we'll see you guys in the next part, next day. Well, we're back in the garage. Yet another day, very windy today. I'm gonna be bolting everything up. I have my dad coming up. My dad's coming over in a little bit. He's just gonna help out with some stuff. I'm finally gonna get this plates on, and then I'm gonna figure out the front bumper situation once we get to that point. Starting to start to look more like a machine rather than like auto collision. All right, well, my dad came over, he helped me out, do some stuff. We basically got all the CA Tech stuff installed. We got the limit straps. Those are all bolted up, limit straps, the support in the middle. It's hard to see. Bracket, radiator mounted again. Yeah, it's pretty much together, all the CA Tech stuff parts. So now we just got to get the bumper back up, get the pre-render plate mounted up. Although I'm gonna have to extend the bolt holes on the back here back a little bit, just because I think something slightly tweaked with everything bolted together the way it is. I'm assuming that's just because something got tweaked, and we must have hit hard at some point, because the radiator, I definitely confirmed, is slightly bowed in one spot. You can actually see it a little bit better here. I mean, it's kind of more dramatized by the camera. It's not that crazy, but there definitely is a slight crease right here. It is what it is. It holds coolant. I never had any problems with it in 2,000 miles, so I'm assuming that's okay. We're gonna get this stuff painted a little bit so it doesn't rust, and then tomorrow my goal is to grind the holes out in that, then put the hubs back together, and then Friday my dad and I are going to be doing some of the wiring. So that's going to be about it for today. I didn't film much today. Today was more of a time-lapse day. I'll probably be pretty quick with all that stuff. See you guys tomorrow on Thursday. Man, this has been a project. All right, we're back in the garage. We just got not a whole lot to do today. Well, there's always a whole lot to do, but as you can see, we're making some good progress. Limit straps are on. All the CA Tech parts are bolted on and good to go. So now I just need to wallow out these holes a little bit in the bumper so then I can actually mount it up, because I don't know if there's something tweaked with it, but I think the bumper, when I got it, it came a little slightly twisted, so I wonder with maybe when they were welding stuff together, it kind of bound up a little bit, but I'm not sure. We'll get the holes a little enlarged here, that one and this one. So I got these little carbide bits, so hopefully they work. I also bought some name brand Dremel ones from Menards here, so if these ones suck, then I'll end up using those. Let's have at it. So that didn't take too long to do that. Oblong, that one is not oblong. So I gotta route her out a little more and do this side still. I'm gonna unbox these two lights. We're gonna leave the wiring kit alone for now since we have also all this wiring. So we have got a lot going on. So I'm gonna pull lights out, I'm gonna get those mounted up, and then I'll start working on the bottom suspension stuff, and then hopefully the suspension can at least be wrapped up. Well, we got the bolts in, the light here, got the bolts in finally, so we're gonna get her mounted up. I'm gonna paint the insides of those a little bit so they don't rust too much. I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do, but yeah, finally come together. I did a little bit of organization here. I got my tools in order, got everything off the ground. Obviously, as you saw, the front control arms are all bolted back up. Not so difficult to do. Honestly, once you kind of know how to do one side, both sides go really quick. So the first time I did it was difficult. The second one I did was less difficult. And then putting it back together was actually not so bad. Using the jack actually helped a bit. But yeah, that's all I'm doing for today. I'm gonna have to, it seems like I'm gonna have to drill more holes or grind more stuff to fit these lights here because the bolts won't fit through the hole. But alas, that's a problem for another day. I can maybe use different bolts, we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this day. I don't know why I'm going to the outro because this thing is far from done. So we will see you guys in a bit. All right, today we're going to be tackling the wiring. I think I misspoke in the last clip. I don't remember what day it was, but I think today would technically be day 7 because Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that'd be the 7th day that I've been actively working on it. My dad's going to be coming over. He's going to be helping me out with some of the wiring. It shouldn't be too bad. It's pretty accessible here. We still got to figure out the light bar or the light mounts. I'm probably gonna have to do some sort of fancy drilling here to get those to mount appropriately because I want to mount them with that big beefy bolt ideally. So we got the brackets for the lights mounted. Those are gonna look pretty sweet. Obviously this is just kind of test fitting everything. Right now I'm working on running the wiring for the winch. So we're gonna feed it down through there somehow. Not sure exactly how that goes, but we'll figure it out somehow. wire from the front.
Oh, with the winch?
Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna put the winch relay right about there, and then the battery disconnect down in there, so we can always keep it disconnected when we're not using the winch. Lights, we still gotta run the wiring for the lights. I did a little test mock-up how they're gonna look. They're not obviously bolted in all the way. Pretty exciting. We didn't do a whole lot today. It's Friday, so my dad and I are chilling out watching some movies tonight. But yeah, we will see you guys the next day. This is obviously a different video at this point, so it's been a project. This build is coming together.